And welcome, folks, to this exciting game. It is tournament time, Western Mass Class D quarterfinals. My name is Tyler Borble, bringing the play-by-play action of this game. Pioneer Panthers versus Smith Academy Falcons. We are just about to be underway here. Quarterfinals means whoever wins this will move on to the semifinals, and then whoever wins the semifinals moving on to the regular finals. And we are underway. Pioneer winning the ball. First off, McClellan moves it around the horn over to Thayer, back to McClellan, to Redeker. And with me is Alex Saban.
Yes, hello.
Alex, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how Pioneer will play in these playoffs here with a lot of pressure mounting them.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, coming into this, Pioneer is ranked second in this in these quarterfinals, or this postseason for Western Mass Class D. Smith Academy is number 7. And, of course, Pioneer, the last time they met up was back in December.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see a lot of pressure. Yeah, they lost their previous 5 matchups. So far, they lost 12 on 12-21. They lost 67-38. We'll see how this one goes here.
Well, and just as you say that, Smith Academy is the first one to draw blood, scoring 2 on a nice jump shot.
Yeah, got the little floater to go there, got the open space and took it.
And of course, nice to see the house packed. The other side of the bleachers are open up. So it's nice to see everybody turning out for this, whether or not you're a Smith Academy fan or a Pioneer fan. It's nice to have them out here.
Pioneer playing staggering defense here as Smith is moving the ball around. There's that guy shooting the 3, no good. Pioneer going the other way. Hugh with the ball, gives it to Wood. Thought about the 3, gives it to Redeker. Strong move inside, no good. But Sajowski with the rebound, gives it to McClellan in the corner. Gives it to Wood. Now to Thayer for 3. Hits the 3! Good shot there by Braden Thayer there as Pioneer is on the board, 3-2. Smith Academy, no good on the 3. Thayer taking it up the court, gives it to Redeker. Easy to,
Oh, whistle call. A little bit of traveling on the way up there.
Yeah, he got too anxious there, I think. Saw the open opportunity and didn't think about his feet first.
Well, it's a tough time when you got a breakaway to think about like all those little things leading up to it. You know, you're thinking about who am I going to pass to, what kind of defense I'm facing. You know, it's easy to mess up on that kind of thing. Nice jump shot there by Stone.
Yeah, Greg Stone, I know he had a big game last game against us, but we'll see how the rest of his team falls out as he was like their only pivotal scorer last game.
All right, and checking on some technical things. Not sure what put the ball underneath the hoop, but Pioneer scores. Redeker getting underneath the hoop. We haven't seen Redeker playing underneath as much as we usually have in the past. Nice to see him back there.
Yeah, I want him to continue attacking the inside. He's the strongest man on the court, and why not go inside and get the easy deuces? As Kurt, speaking of it, gets the rebound here and is pushing up in transition. Gives it to Thayer for 3. Ooh, got too excited there. Smith Academy the other way now. Pioneer right now with a 5-4 lead with 4:19 left. We'll see if their defense can keep being strong here. As Smith is moving the ball around.
Oh.
Could have been a block, but looks like he got a bit of the arm there. Going to be 3 shots for Stone here.
Oh, that's tough. More ball than person on that one.
Yeah, and you don't want to foul a good shooter like Stone here. I mean, he's been on fire, and yeah, easy opportunity here.
And if I remember correctly, Pioneer's last game against Frontier, or last home game against Frontier? Did they play any away games during the regular season after Frontier game?
No, they did not.
Oh, okay. So the last time we were here broadcasting for the boys was against Frontier, coming away with a real solid win against that team.
Yeah, it was a pivotal win too. Getting 2 close games on the win for Frontier, a real good team, Division 4 team. I mean, that's a pivotal win.
You're absolutely right, and it was great to bring that one to you. That was it was a close, good game with Frontier being in a different division.
Yeah, definitely. And
Zone with 3.
Frontier has beat some good teams too, I know, and you know, it's good to play the better teams while getting ready for the postseason, especially.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, not only do we have Western Mass to look forward to. Oh, a little traveling there on Stone. Not only do we have the Western Mass tournament bracket to look forward to, but we're also going to be bringing up the MIAA tournament bracket shortly afterwards.
As Bray going the other way now for Pioneer. Pioneer setting up their offense here. They give it to Alex. Now to Redker in the corner. Looking at his mans. Wood to Alex. To Thayer. Open in the corner. Ooh, back rims it, but Redker with a strong board. Thayer gives it to Alex. Wide open is Wood in the corner. Splash. Nothing but net. What a shot by Josh Wood there as Pioneer now up 10-4.
Now, perhaps my memory doesn't serve me well. Oh, I almost seemed like either he was going to get fouled, the ball was going to head out of bounds, or they were going to call travel on that one. Either way, not really much of a shot there for Smith. But they will get the ball back.
Oh, everybody diving. Smith somehow ends up with it.
Another travel.
Yeah. A lot of travel is being called right now.
No, you're absolutely right. And it's kind of interesting to consider, you know, is this something that just the refs are focusing on, or is this something that, you know, the student athletes are actually, like, you know, not thinking about and committing more frequently this game?
I mean, I think it's all nerves, and you try and do too much, and sometimes when you do that, you mistake just things that you usually do, and that's what happens a part of basketball sometimes.
I can't argue with that, Al. Well, out of bounds off of Smith Academy. Little kicked ball out of bounds.
Oh, Redker with a spin move and somehow gets it to go.
I have no idea how he threaded that needle.
Yeah, the post magistry here.
And the way he managed to get through some of that defense made you think Cirque du Soleil was in town.
Oh, and that's going to be a three-pointer. Big shot there by Smith.
Well, I'd say about half of their shots, maybe more than half of their shots so far in this first quarter have been outside of the bubble. That was the first one I think they sank.
And Hugh with a jump shot there gets the lead to 7. three for Smith, no good. Pioneer the other way now. Pushing the tempo is Thayer. Setting his offense. Oh, they give it to Syhowski down low. Rediker to Wood. Wood thought about the three. Gives it to Thayer, though. Wide open in the corner. No good. Uh-oh, Smith has a chance to score here. Oh, Wood with a stop.
Boy, great job getting all ball on that defense.
As Alex with the three. Pioneer up 17-7 now. Pioneer crowd anxious to see what's happening next as they're trapping. And no good on the final shot opportunity. At the end of the first, Pioneer with a staggering lead, 17-7 now. Tyler, what are your thoughts heading into the break?
Well, I think they came in just really, really ready to play. I think the past few games that we have seen Pioneer play, it's kind of felt like they're kind of moving like a freight train, and not just they can't be stopped, but just that a freight train, it takes a lot of time for a freight train to get up to speed. And I think that Pioneer, even the wins that they've had, seems like that it's just taken them a little bit of time to, get themselves warmed up, get themselves into the zone and where they need to be to score some baskets. And we're seeing that early on. The first 8 minutes of this game, they just feel like they're playing in the third quarter already.
Yeah, they've just been playing good basketball, good offense and good defense, only holding them to 7. And 3 threes there in the quarter. You got to love the ball movement too, getting good shots. And Rediker down low, you got to love everything for Pioneer. It's kind of been best case scenario, honestly, for them. Yeah, just overall good transition play too. Good defense, good offense, and really just pushing the tempo.
I wouldn't count out Smith quite yet, only because I've been seeing what they've been doing with shifting around with their defense and doing a good job of keeping up with Pioneer's, swing tactics. I don't know exactly what the kind of offensive strategy that is, where they kind of swing the ball around to try and draw the defense off.
Yeah, trying to get a good open shot really is what that's all about. It's all about off-ball movement. I mean, you look at the Warriors and how their system has gone the past 10 years, and that's all it is, off-ball movement. It's good screens, getting open, and taking the open shot.
Glazier at the top.
Thayer with the ball now. 5 seconds left. Pioneer has to draw something up. Glazier. And Jack Glazier with a 2. You love to see the young player getting some minutes here in a crucial playoff game.
Jackson Glazier, let's see, I think he's in what, 9th?
Yeah, freshman.
9th grade, and he's already kind of one of the tallest people on the team, in a team of tall people.
And speaking of good plays, what is this? Oh my God! The steal to Kurt, and then to Will to finish it off with the and one.
Boy, great job. And of course, Will and Jack Glazier, Will at the free throw line and Jack doing that great save. Both brothers, no doubt, maybe they practiced this thing in the driveway a little bit earlier on in the day.
Yeah, I think they were playing in that one. They're trying to see who's going to have the better day. Thayer from the logo. Oh, that would have got the crowd hyped. The crowd would have burst into laughter after that one. Oh, Rediker to Thayer. Sees the wide open midi. No good. Smith pushing up the tempo. They give it to 14. No good on the 3. Big rebound by Syhowski. Gives it to his point guard now. Dribbling up the court. Setting his offense here. What will Pioneer do? Up by 14. 6 minutes left. Ten seconds left. Kurt's got to do something. They give it to Jack for 3. And the Glazier run has continued. 7 straight points by Glazier here.
Well, you know, we've talked about this a little bit, but, you know, Jackson Glazier, 9th grader, he's got 3 more years ahead of him. It's going to be really interesting to see what kind of basketball he'll bring us in the next 3 years if this is what he's delivering in his freshman year.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a good player. He's got a good shot. He's smart with it. His size being much bigger than most freshmen out there. And, yeah, just he's an overall good player, and I can't wait to see what he will bring to this club.
Especially with, you know, some of the key players. When you're looking at a season of a lot of key players being seniors and, you know, this is their final year, you're kind of thinking about, you know, what is next year going to bring? You know, when those guys graduate, who's gonna take those very key places?
Yeah,
and,
it's all about the next generation,
Yep.
the next generation.
Thayer with a second shot. 6-6. Just under 5 minutes left in the second half. Pioneer with a commanding lead over the Falcons.
Smith's got to do something here. They got to stop the Pioneer momentum if they want to get back in this game. Oh, Stone with a tough post shot over Glazier. Gonna kick things off here for Smith. Finally getting on the scoreboard this half.
Oh,
this quarter.
A little bit of miscommunication there, or maybe not miscommunication. There's got to be a lot of instances of just so many bodies flying around that sometimes when you're trying to make eye contact for some sort of nonverbal communication, it's hard to, you know, get the wires crossed when there's a purple and black jersey stepping in front of you trying to say, hey, I'm about to feed the ball to you. I think that's what just happened and got the turnover for the Falcons.
Jack Glazier going the other way now for Pioneer. Will to Kurt. Kurt going strong inside. Will. Wood. McClellan. Pioneer's ball movement here. Will thought about the 3. Gives it to Wood though. Hits the 3. Splash. Nothing but net. Pioneer now up 29-9. As Smith going the other way here.
Nice shot there.
Yeah, that was a tough basket there. But Pioneer now with the ball, up by 18. They can really take some clock off, but instead Wood's gonna fire. Good. Redeker one-on-one with 41. Setting his offense up. They're looking for his guy, gives it to Alex. Ten seconds left, Pioneer's gotta draw something up. Jack with the ball. He gives it to Will. Alex has to draw something up. He gets the foul on 10. Great. That was good good of Alex there, kind of going into space there and drawing the foul. Good IQ there by Alex.
Oh, Pioneer was running out of time and options, so this was definitely a good benefit for them getting the foul.
Yeah, definitely. You got to love that foul drawing ability by Alex here. I mean, he's one of the smartest players on the court every day.
Sahowski gathers it.
Oh,
Quick two.
Yeah, what a post shot there by Sahowski, getting the opening and finishing. 10. Pulls up and sinks it. It's down by 18 though. They gotta get a stop here. But they can't. Pioneers too much for them right now. It's Josh Wood with a tough 2.
I think Pioneer definitely thought that the foul had happened after the shot attempt, but refs are saying before. Pioneer's going to need to work a little bit harder for this one.
Alex gives it to Bray now. Bray jab steps. Gives it to Jack. Jack setting up his offense now. Pioneer really slowing it down now. As Thayer looks for his guys. Gives it to Wood. Wood to Jack. Jack moves to Thayer. Thayer, strong move. Oh, couldn't thread the needle though as it's picked off by Smith. Smith going hard the other way. They give it to 10. 10, tough shot. No good. Good rebound by Jack. Jack the other way now. Gives it to Thayer. Wood in the corner. Thought about the 3, but Sahowski sees the mismatch. Gives it to Alex for 3. Oh, no good. What a big rebound by Sahowski, though.
Oh, great job, Pioneers, staying in there and, really chewing up the last bit of this first half.
Yeah, I mean, they've just been taking the time down and really standing their ground on defense and just playing keep away almost from Smith.
Oh, you're right. Pioneer currently sitting with a 20-point lead. They're, they're not really going to need to worry as much about, executing quickly. They can kind of take their time and make sure that things are crisp and things are right.
Yeah, they can play with the cushion a little bit and make sure it's holding firm as Smith has no time to come back, really.
At least not in the first half.
Looking for an opening in Smith. They give it to 25 for 3. Front runs it. Alex has a chance though. Pioneer with still 15 seconds. They can score here. Oh, Rediker with the spin. Gives it to Sahowski. Oh my God. Oh. But then it's Rediker gets his own rebound and scores.
Great follow-up by Rediker.
Yeah, you gotta love that pass there by Rediker. And since he saw it wouldn't fall, he got the rebound there and put it back in.
Well, going into the half, Pioneer with a commanding lead, 35-13 over the Falcons. Couple highlights. First, I want to highlight some things on the Falcons between 31 Greg Stone and number 10 Cam Graves. 2 excellent shooters. I think they account for most, if not all, of the accumulated points for Smith Academy. Just some great shooters, finding some great opportunities both inside and outside of the bubble, and doing a great job. In Pioneer, multiple times you've seen Greg Stone outside of the bubble, and Pioneer is double teamed up on him to just make things more difficult on him. And so far, that kind of defensive strategy has worked really well.
Yeah, you gotta love it for Pioneer. They've been playing keep away in offense and really holding the paint down and having them take some tough mid-range shots that I don't really like. I mean, they should try and move the ball around, maybe some screens, and trying to get open there. I've just not liked the looks here for Smith.
Yeah, but of course, we mentioned this earlier. Pioneer just really looks like they showed up. They showed up to start this game like it was the third quarter, and they've just done a great job. They came here to work. They're working it, and it is working. doing a great job all around.
Yeah, you gotta love the ball movement for Pioneer. I like the looks they've gotten. I like how Kurt has gone inside and got the easy deuces. I mean, inside and outside, you gotta love their Pioneer offense here. I mean, let's see, they've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes in that half. I mean, people are stepping up like Jack Glazier and Will Glazier. You got to love what they've done off the bench.
That has been exciting to see, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, they've helped the team out tremendously with their defense and offense. I mean, I just like the top 7 guys here for Pioneer all have shown up today and played well.
Yeah, no, absolutely right. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the next 16 minutes have in store for us. Pioneer really giving us a fine show, and it's been great to see that. And, don't go away. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, more exciting postseason quarterfinal action. Smith Academy Falcons versus your Pioneer Panthers. Don't go away. All right, welcome back, folks, to this third quarter of this Class D Western Mass basketball quarterfinals. Alex, what are we in for this?
We're hoping for good transition play, good defense. I believe it's the clock there they were trying to fix.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyways, though, we're hoping they sustain this lead by playing good defense and really slowing the tempo down and keep doing what they've been doing and just keep playing keep away from Smith, really.
Well, yeah, when you have a good lead, holding onto the ball and eating up the clock is definitely a very, very good strategy. And, Pioneers just looked like such a well-oiled machine.
Oh, my God, as Rediker with a tough take and scores. What a way to open up this second half here for Pioneer.
Well, and, looking at the Class D tournament, we got other teams, Pioneer versus Smith Academy, of course, that's happening right now. Hopkins versus Duggan, Munson versus Mount Everett, and Bay State Academy versus Hoosick Valley. Hoosick Valley is rated 1 in this Class D bracket.
Yeah, they're number 1 in the state right now, and they actually defeated us by, I believe, like around 15 points. So.
And that was during the Hoop Hall Classic.
Yes. Yeah, Hoosick's a very good team, just all around good players, and yeah, they just got a good sense of basketball over there.
And of course, if you didn't get your fill of basketball during this game, you can stay tuned to BNC TV. We're going to be bringing you the girls Class D tournament right after this one.
Oh, Sajowski with a big rebound, gives it to Thayer for 3. Hits the 3! Pioneer lead now up 40 to 30, 40 to 13. Oh my God, I can't speak.
Oh, nice try by Stone tossing it up. No foul, though.
Thayer somehow gets the board, but gets fouled. I think he didn't want to foul there as it was a 3-on-1 fast break opportunity. So now the defense can reset now for Smith. Wood sees Rediker on the post. Back to Wood. Hits the J. What a good shot there by Josh Wood.
Boy, what a great job of turning your back on the player for a good give-and-go shot.
Yeah, you got to love that. Creating space by drawing his defender over and making him wide open. As Smith now down 29, got to draw something up here. Ooh, almost a travel there, but Gaines stands. Oh, what a block there by Alex. Pioneer now the other way. Wood pushing it up. Oh, going strong. Oh, Rediker with the tough board though. Gives it to Thayer. Alex on top of the key. Ooh, no good.
All right. Really good defense there by the Falcons.
Yeah, you gotta love that. Except I wish they got the O boards there though. Oh, Rediker. No good. But it's going to be an offensive foul on Rediker. Going to be Smith Academy's ball the other way now. Academy looking for an opening now. Number 2 with the ball, gives it to 1. 1. Oh, no good on the J there. Gonna be Pioneer basketball the other way. Pioneer enjoying their comfortable 27-point lead right now. As Thayer for 3. Hits the 3!
Oh,
Braden
jeez.
Thayer, 6 points this half. As Pioneer now up by 30.
Boy, Thayer just making it look easy. It's like shooting those deep threes is like a bodily function for him.
I mean, he's wide open. Smith's got to step up on that. I mean, they know he can shoot, but they keep leaving him wide open. Speaking of wide open, number 14 hits it for Smith. Pioneer up 45-18 as they're moving the ball side to side. Wood for 3. The 3 parade is continuing. Josh Wood with another 3. That's going to be his third 3 of the game. As Wood now up to 13 points this game.
Nice shot there. Nice shot by 14.
Yeah, that's going to be Garrett Willard. That's going to be his second 3 now of the half.
Gonna let the clock run. Hopefully it can catch up. Apologize. Beansy TV is gonna need to hire just one person. All their job is to run the clock. Because I clearly can't do it. And run the camera and the graphics. And do commentary. Oh, nice try there. A little bit of reach over by Smith. It's gonna cause that whistle. Will be Pioneer's ball underneath the hoop.
Redeker, oh, what a pass to Syhowski there.
Boy, great idea. They knew exactly what was happening there. They knew a pass over to Redeker would cause a little bit of a swarm because Redeker has consistently tried to drive in.
Yeah, that was a nice.
It draws him off and then leaves Syhowski perfectly open right underneath the hoop for a quick jump shot.
Yeah, and Redeker put it right where the defense couldn't give it with that bounce pass there. You got to love that play there by Redeker to Syhowski. The offensive boards, though, for Smith has been troublesome, though, but they just can't capitalize on it almost.
Well, when you have a 50-21 score here, I mean, the biggest thing, it does nothing if you can't stop the offense as well as, stop the defense. And, what we're looking at right here is that Pioneer has just crazy, intimidating offense. They're just fantastic all around the court, and it's difficult to stop. And so if you make 2, but you can't stop the other team from making 2, nothing's changed, right?
Yeah. And that's why you got to love the defense by Pioneer, too. Really just making sure their offense really stands strong, and so they got some breathing room to almost work with, and they just feel comfortable out there. I mean, you can see it with their body language, and they just play confident out there. Confidence is key.
Oh, nice save there by Jack Glazier, but picked up by Smith.
That's going to be a good foul there by Alex, kind of stopping the fast break there for Smith.
Well, under those circumstances, it would have been an easy, uncontested layup, or force him to take 2. But just under 3 minutes, Pioneer only has a couple more fouls before they're in the bonus. But Smith only has one until Pioneer's in the 1-on-1 bonus.
And number 2 can only hit one, Ryan McCoy. They're trying to get open. Gives it to Wood, to Jack Glacier now. Jack gives it to Thayer in the corner. 3! Ball for Bray. Bray now with 9 points. You love that off-ball movement there, going on the baseline there and getting the open shot.
So far, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have details in front of me. I don't have details in front of me to look at. But, nice try there. But one thing I wanted to ask you about, I think, is Thayer this half 3 for 3?
I believe
as far as
so.
his three-point shot, like he hasn't missed this half.
Yeah, I believe so, or it's at least seemed like that. He's been on fire. 3 threes this half and 4 in the entire game. He's having a real good game, 16 points overall. And yeah, his offense has been outstanding.
By the way, great to see Braden Tippanyuk out there on the floor.
Yeah, good defensive guy he is. Always kind of like Alex, one of the smartest guys out on the court and really know where to be at all times, good positioning, and really know the system here for Scott Thayer. Oh, Alex in the corner. Oh, no good on the midi. Smith going the other way now. A minute left of the quarter. Down by 31. We'll see what they do here. It's 14 for 3. Hits the contested 3 over Jack Glacier.
Well, nice deep three-point shot there by Willard.
Yeah, he's had 3 threes actually this half, just like Thayer. Scorching hot from behind the arc.
Well, you know, we talked about some of the top scorers for Smith going into halftime. It was 31 Greg Stone and number 10 Cam Graves. It looks like Garrett Willard really stepping up and taking on the mantle where a lot of Pioneer coverage is being focused.
Yeah, definitely. And that's really gotten Willard wide open here with some key opportunities. And yeah, he's really stepped up here in this second half.
Under 10 seconds now. Last shot of the quarter.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter now. Pioneer with a commanding 28-point lead as they're winning 53-25.
All right. Yeah, Pioneer, we always have these discussions about games about, what kind of halftime is it going to be? Is it going to be one of those halftimes where the rest is really needed and they come out refreshed? Or is it going to be one of those halftimes where they kind of ice up on themselves? But it's almost like the halftime didn't happen at all. Pioneers looked just as good as they did right from tip-off.
Yeah, I mean, I wish their defense was a little better, but other than that, they've stayed consistent. In the first quarter, the team scored 17. The second quarter, the team scored 18. And then there in that third quarter, they scored 18 again. So literally, major of consistency here.
What are those three numbers again? I'm sorry.
17 in the first, 18 in the second, and 18 again in the third.
17, 18, 18.
Yeah, definition
nice
of
job.
consistency.
Nice job. They're, they're doing their thing. And I think, like I said, right from tip-off, they started this game right in their zone. And be exciting to see this continue over the next 8 minutes.
Although, like I said before, I wish the defense was a little better. In the entire first half, Smith scored 13 points, and then just in that quarter, they scored 12. So they almost scored as many points they did the entire first half. I wish they stepped it up a little more on defense and really stood their ground, but I mean, they're already up by so much, so I guess that's kind of because the second unit's out there too, so I guess there's that.
Well, that is true. I think also Smith has shifted some of their focus. I mean, the last shot that Smith just made before the turnover was Willard again, and it seems like a lot of focus is on certain players, and Willard is the most seems to be the most promising shooter that isn't being tightly covered on Smith. So I think if Pioneer is able to shift slightly and make sure that the coverage on Willard, like you're seeing the double teaming right there.
Yeah, trying to get the steal there as Jack Glazier gets it. Hey, what did I say, Tyler? I knew they were trying to go for the steal there, and they got it.
Yep.
I always have a play every game that I call beforehand.
Yes, you do. Long pass over to Glazier. Pioneer moving the ball around, looking for open places to feed the ball through.
There. Got 5 seconds to work with. Oh. But it's going to be a foul.
No.
I believe on Will Glazier there.
Glazier, no doubt, little too much of a push while he was trying to set that pick.
They are almost with a quick steal there. Could have been dangerous there for Smith.
Well, it was a tough situation. When Smith stopped right at the top of the key, or right at the free throw line, and it looked like all the other players had some sort of coverage. It was difficult to find a place to feed the ball away. Stone.
No good. I guess he's stone cold in this one.
Ricker moving around. Pioneer reading the defense again, trying to find
quick
openings.
Move. Oh, what a shot there right there. Faked right and went left and got the three. You got to love that move. Oh, his foot was on the line, actually. Going to be ruled a two-pointer.
I'm as surprised as you are. I thought it was outside, too, but then it was. Sorry.
Oh, no, it was a three. It was a three. Okay.
I was watching the scoreboard, and it only went up two.
Oh, almost got a second one there. Yeah, that's going to be a travel there.
Yeah.
Tried drawing the foul, but looks like he got the movement of the feet there.
Well, it was kind of interesting. Once he turned around, it kind of looked like he continued to backpedal with his back to the main defender.
Yeah, he should have gave up the ball or something.
Well, it looked like just based off of the movement, he didn't really have much of a shot. And, as we say, if you don't have the shot, try and draw the foul.
Redeker going strong inside and gets the 2. Redeker using his strength to his advantage there, getting to the rack for 2. Uh-oh. As 23 almost got it to go, but no good. Will trying to find an open man.
Jackson Glazier.
Pioneer right now with the commanding 58-25 lead, so they're just playing keep away here and not trying to have any breathing room here for Smith of coming back.
Great defense there by Pioneer.
Been very slow second half here for the game as Pioneer has really took their time. Oh, as Redeker almost got the tough finish.
That was a great drive in there by Redeker, going underneath the hoop and then coming back.
And then here for Pioneer, Brady Kratz going to make his first varsity appearance now. Going to be checked into the game for Kurt Redeker. Brady, a senior here, has really been dominating for JV with his elite defense. He's been one of the best defenders on the team, and he has a chance to show himself with the final years of his high school career.
One thing that's really enjoyable to see, and I'm sure Smith did exactly the same thing, because I was looking back at the old, man, I cannot remember the names. They're not bulletins, they're not pamphlets, the flyers or whatever, the roster flyers. Oh, nice rebound there by Pioneer, resetting the clock. But I was looking at it, and the rosters look different. What's listed and what is on the bench. Nice job by Rios there, getting the 2.
Yeah, that was a tough take there by Romello. Good shot there.
But with it being the postseason, you know, a lot of extra people from like JV are pulled up onto the varsity bench.
And speaking of that, the Platic twins are going to come in. Cam and Connor going to be checked in the game in for Alex McClellan and Jack Glazier.
So far, all right, for the first time this game, we have no starters out on the court. But it's going to be an interesting dynamic to see this moving forward, to see what the additional JV players are going to bring to the Pioneer bench. You know, more subs, more opportunities for rest. And, you know, the varsity team does not have the deepest bench, so they got to work extra hard during the regular games. And we'll see how this can affect the postseason. Nice rebound there by Pioneer. Just over a minute left, restarting the shot clock, so they'll at least have half of the rest of the game in possession.
Oh, Will going inside, gives it to Brady for 3. It's the 3! His first ever varsity points. What a 3 by Brady there, as he's going to remember this his whole life.
Well, and he can relive it by going to BNC TV. Battle for the ball. It will be Smith's ball underneath the hoop.
What a moment that was for Brady Kratz there. What a three that was, too. Swirling around the rim. You didn't know if it was going to swirl out, too. It was like a movie almost.
Yeah, really dragging out the suspense that shot did.
Yeah, shout out to him, really.
All right, Pioneers ball, 25 seconds left in the game. They will no doubt let the clock roll.
And that's going to be the game, as Pioneer is going to move on to the next round, winning 63-27 over Smith Academy here, holding them to only 2 points that quarter. Gotta love the defense there by Pioneer.
I just did an excellent job there. Pioneer, just a powerful team. It's going to be really exciting to see what the rest of this Western Mass tournament is going to bring us. But we are going to be, well, we can go for a little bit. The next game is supposed to start at 7:30. Hopefully that remains true, so that we'll have time to change around graphics and get some things fixed. But, you know, a couple highlight. Brady Kratz gets 3-point shot in the varsity game, postseason varsity game. Great to see some players not only up on the bench, but being able to play in this tournament for Pioneer. Smith, you know, did a great job, but just had a real difficult time stopping that Pioneer offense. And, you know, that offense was just such a dominating and always shifting force. Made it real difficult for, no matter what strategy Smith had, that Pioneer would shift or pivot and start to utilize, you know, other players. So if they were like, oh, this is the shooter we got to worry about, well, here's another player that we're going to give the ball to, and he's going to do his job. Oh, well, let's cover him. Well, let's give the ball to another person, and just always shifting, always making it difficult for the defense to work with any kind of strategy that they had. And Pioneer just, they showed up to play. And if the team we saw today is the team that we see for these other tournament games, I think Pioneer, the defending champions, can go 2 years in a row.
But I mean, one game at a time, though. We can't get too anxious about it yet.
You're absolutely right.
That's what Coach Belichick would always say. Next game. Not thinking ahead, just...
No, you're absolutely right. I don't think, let's see if there's any updates. I don't see anything. I guess the other games are still going on. That being Hoosick Valley playing Bay State today. Mount Everett playing against Munson. Duggan playing against Hopkins Academy. Of course, we're talking about the boys Class D Western Mass tournament. There's no update on the scores for those, but I don't know, maybe we'll talk about it later, but nothing has been entered into Mass Live as of right now.
And no matter who they play, it will be played here in Pioneer, so we should probably cover it, I'm assuming, right, Tyler?
That is yet to be determined. Yeah, just BNC TV has a lot of productions, a lot of things going on this week, and we'll see what we can cover. Of course, the best way to know whether or not we're covering this stuff is to check us out at bnctv.net. Follow BNC TV on Facebook, facebook.com/BNC Television, or follow us, click notifications on our YouTube channel, and you'll get updated when we post new live streams on there. But any Any other highlights? Any special details about this game?
Yeah, so for Pioneer, their leading scorer was Braden Thayer with 18, followed by Josh Wood with 13, and Kurt Redeker with 10. And they were just not the only three that were contributing. It was the rest of the squad. You gotta love their counter pieces too, like Hugh with 6, Jack Leisure coming off the bench with 5, and then other guys hit some key shots and have played really good defense. I mean, this team is special, and I really think, like you said, they could really go far, but they gotta focus one game at a time though. They gotta worry about next game, and I think they can play well if they keep playing like this.
Now, Alex, you're a student, and I'm going to ask your opinion on something. Now, not using this game that just happened as evidence for anything, I guess I'm kind of curious. Do you think kids are on vacation this week? It's winter vacation. And granted, it's Monday, so you haven't even really started the vacation, but do you feel like vacation will allow students to be more rested for games that it happened during a vacation week, or our students tend to be a little more sluggish, so they're less alert and ready when the games happen?
Good question, but I don't know. I can kind of say both, but it kind of really depends on the person, really. If they just have a routine they're used to every day, where on vacation they have to really disrupt their routine a little bit, like playing a game from 6 compared to 7. I mean, just the rhythm of getting ready, game time really just disrupts your head a little bit, and you got to get reused to everything. So I would say it's probably not a good thing, but I mean, always good to sleep in though, of course. I mean, that's how it is for me personally.
Well, and see, I guess that's the real key, is that, you can't, there's no, with this kind of discussion, there's no one paintbrush that you can paint the entire student athletes, with the same brush. It's just not going to work that way. Some people wake up and they're like morning people, and they can just kind of jump into a sport. Other people, they need to be getting themselves ready and warmed up for things. So, I can understand it. It was just an interesting anecdote of just the process of, what puts you in a better position to play a sport. Is too much rest or interesting discussion. But thank you for the insights on that. But that is it for us. We need to reset some graphics and change some things around. If you're looking to tune in to the next game, stay on YouTube. The girls varsity basketball, Pioneer Panthers versus the Duggan Jayhawks, coming up in just a little bit, about 22 minutes. But Alex, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and we will see you next time.